Mike Tyson was talking to your boys at Barstool, and he says Conor McGregor is going to get killed in boxing.
I mean, in other news, Mike Tyson bites people's ears off. I mean, it's like, no shit. Anyone who name a boxing head that's not just
Tyson, for some reason, I thought wouldn't say this.
Really?
I really thought, because he's a huge MMA fan. So I figured he thought
he is, because it's don't get twisted. There's a lot of celebrities, especially whether they're from boxing, other sports, they're fans of the UFC because it's the cool thing to do. Because it's the cool thing to train in, because it's the cool thing to associate with, because Conor McGregor, Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar, because it's the new kid in school, it's the hot new girl in school you want to be attached to, not because they actually love the art. Don't get it twisted. So he says on Pardon My Take, which is a great podcast, Barstool Sports. I'm actually rocking a Barstool shirt right now. Pardon My Take. McGregor is going to, this is Mike Tyson speaking, McGregor is going to get killed boxing. I got mad because I thought they were going to use MMA rules against boxing because that's what it's all about. Okay. Can the boxer beat the MMA guy? Mick Conor. God damn it. Mick Conor put his dumbass in a position where he's going to get knocked out because this guy's been doing this all his life since he was a baby. Mick Conor can't kick and grab and stuff, so he won't stand much of a chance. McGregor took the biggest sucker rules in the history of boxing. Okay, let's just go over a few of these things. So, first of all, I'm a Mike Tyson fan. I'm not a fanboy. I've never been a big Mike Tyson guy. I haven't. I think he's way overrated. I don't even have him in my top 5 of all-time heavyweights. There, I said it. Look up the records compared to Vander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Klitschko. He's not in the top. Muhammad Ali, George Foreman. I can keep going on with how he's not top 5. And look at name the best guy he's beat. Spinks and go. There we go. And then when he fought really good guys, he lost. Anyways, and I'm not just saying this because he's shitting on this fight, but I don't care what he says. Who gives a fuck what Mike Tyson says? To be honest, why? Of course he's going to say this. Mick Conor put his dumbass in a... So let's just go over this line. Mick Conor put his dumbass in a position where he's going to get knocked out because he's been doing all this since his life. McGregor took the biggest sucker rules in the history of boxing. McGregor took the biggest sucker rules in the history of boxing. Okay, so he's going to make upwards of over $150 million. So when you say the biggest sucker rules, and he's fighting a guy at 147 pounds with 10-ounce gloves on, who is not a knockout artist. What the fuck are you talking about, Iron Mike? Go do fucking Hangover 7 or something. Why are you hating on a guy? Why are you hating on a guy? And if anyone should get this business play, it should be him. So he has a new podcast out, which he was supposed to do the Fire and the Kid, and we had to cancel on him because he was 2 hours late. So he's doing a podcast. So he did the live touring, which again, this is all great, man. But he's doing autographs at Field of Dreams in Las Vegas. He's constantly looking for attention. So why would you hate on this fight? Why would you hate on this fight? And it's going to be bigger than any fight Mike Tyson's ever been involved in. Let that simmer. If Mike Tyson came on our show, and this was my question, hey, Mike, you've been in a lot of big fights. Does it bother you that Conor McGregor's Floyd Mayweather will be bigger than any fight you've ever been involved in? Go. Yeah. So, of course, you're going to hate on it. It's an ego thing. It's a fighter thing. He's the lion in the room. That's what's going on here. The attention this is getting, and obviously boxing, he's an old boxing head. What else is he going to say?
I thought more of Michael.
I like Mike. Like I said, I like Mike. He's not my favorite. Mm-hmm. I think he's great. I think what he's done in his post-career has been amazing. So, he had his live one-man comedy show, which I went to. I thought it was really good. He has his book. He's doing a podcast now. Obviously, everyone wants to do a podcast now. So, he's doing all this stuff. He's been in movies. It's Mike Tyson. He's probably the most recognized face ever in boxing, right? Especially the tattoo and his history and all that stuff.
So when he says, because I can't even imagine him saying, put his dumb ass in this situation, like about Conor McGregor. Do you think any of this is part of him trying to get attention for his new podcast? To make headlines?
God, there's a better way to do it.
But calling...
Maybe. Yeah, maybe McConnor. Like, he can't even get his name right.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong,
It's
I
weird.
get names wrong, but it's not because I'm trying to disrespect people. It's because I have a speech problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I finally got Malignaggi right,
Yep.
Paulie Malignaggi. I just have to hear it a few times and I get it. But with him, he's just being disrespectful. I don't get the disrespect. Like, you'll never
it
hear
didn't
me
make sense to me.
You never heard me disrespect Floyd Mayweather. You never heard me disrespect. I don't disrespect. I'll break their or critique their fundamentals or their fighting ability, but you don't disrespect guys. Call them dumbass, stuff like that. What else you got, brother?
All right. This one goes
Good luck
back
with your
to
podcast, Mike.